Howdy, 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 howdy. As you can see, it's not nighttime like it has been recently. It's actually daytime. And today, during this daytime workout, you might be asking yourself, why am I in such a good mood? I'm not. I mean, I am, but you know, I've been kind of productive today or whatever, so it's made me happier. But you might be asking me, so you're doing like arms or back or chest or something? No, I'm doing legs. So, but hey, I'm happy because I'm at this new gym and everything, and it's gonna be a great time. Hold on. Sorry guys, I'm meeting up with somebody today there, and we're training together, so I just had to make sure he's showing up and everything because he's been saying he's going to. So, but today it's gonna be RDLs, maybe a squat type of thing, not exactly sure. Mixed with leg extensions, probably some single leg stuff, and then some what should we call this? Calf raises unseated, and maybe abductors. I'm not exactly sure. They're still a little sore from when I did my squats and everything, but we'll figure that out. But you know, as per usual, it's gonna be very intense. It's gonna be very fun. Not gonna complain about it, you know. I get to go in there and I get to bust my ass on legs I'm able to walk on every day, you know. That's something to be grateful, y'all. You know, a lot of people that they're like so upset that they have to do leg day. Imagine you didn't have legs and you weren't able to walk, dog. You know, that would suck. I would much rather kill myself on leg day rather than not be able to do legs at all. You know, most definitely. So be grateful for all the times that you're in the gym. You're like, wow, I don't want to hit legs. Be happy that you're able to walk and you're strengthening something that's going to be able to support you for life. You know, the less times that you hit legs, the less time that you have to walk on them, to be honest. So just strengthen them legs up, boys. If you don't have any motivation to be able to hit legs, well, at least think, yeah, I'm not going to be able to walk when I'm 70. Think about that. And nobody wants to be a guy with a huge upper body, small legs. You always, you know, get made fun of. That's not fun. So, be a man. Do some legs, you know. Especially if you have somebody there with you doing them, like I have today. You can't go wrong. So, other than that, let's get in there. Alright, first movement we got is for the hamstrings. It's a good hinge movement. It's just doing some RDLs. Keep it close to your body, like relatively around your shins. And make sure you go pretty low, but not all the way to the ground for the best stretch and the best stimulus. And just exploding the way up. And like I said, go controlling the way down. I trained around the 7 rep range, and we just did a set of this today. Since we only did one set of the RDLs, now we're just going to do 3 sets of hamstring curls. Do around 4 sets total for hamstrings. Make sure you're just squeezing on the way up, exploding the way up, and go slow and control on the way down. And train around the 4 to 10 rep range. Now we're going to be working the quads with a squat movement now. Just because barbell squats don't always hit them the best for me. So this just allows me to have a pattern to go through and allows me to have, you know, less stabilizer muscles activated when I do it. So we're just going to be training about 2 sets with this, going around the 6 to 12 rep range for this as well. Make sure when you're doing this, you keep your feet close together, almost just touching. And then make sure they're at a kind of up part of the platform rather than way back, because I'll hit more glutes that way and you'll just be less stabilized that way. But just control all the way up and all the way down, and that's pretty much it. Now for this, I'll just be showing you the first and second set. We're just doing single leg extensions. Train relatively heavy for these. Make sure you get a good squeeze at the top and go slow on the way down, exploding the way up. And we're doing 5 reps, 5 reps, 5 reps, 5 reps each leg, just to get, you know, less fatigue on one leg and able to go more effect on the other, so you don't constantly do like 10 reps and then be absolutely fatigued, and then, you know, your other leg is fully, you know, just fine. You get more reps with the other leg just that way. Now we're going to be working on our calves. We're just going to be training heavy and exploding on the way up, going slow on the way down, getting a good stretch at the bottom. We're going to be training around 3 sets with this, going down in each set, weight-wise. And we're going to be training around the 6 to 12 rep range. Yo, yo, yo. We're done. And homie's pretty cool. You know, I just recently met him about, really, I mean, I've heard about him. I think I met him one time before. But, you know, I met him, like, actually and talked to him, like, 3 days ago. Homie's cool as shit. But we got a really good workout in. You know, pushed each other and stuff. It was cool. But now, back to schedule regular. Back as per usual. Back as per usual. I mean, back to the usual. There we go. But overall, I gotta say, I can't complain about anything, you know? And a good workout, gotta hit one with a homie, pretty dope. Yeah, I can't complain about anything, man. I had a good pump today, like my legs, dude, and they're still like tight, bro. You know, my quads, dude, I got a good quad pump in today, man. But I mean, overall, that's just what a workout really needs to look like. You don't need the most insane heavy amount of weight, you know? I mean, obviously, push yourself, and if you can go heavier, go heavier. Don't be P-U-S-S-Y. But, obviously, do what you need to do. I mean, I don't know what more I have to tell people. Please push yourself. Always. But, you know, these workouts are going to stack up. Each and every one. It's a little domino, right? You're pushing one over. Right? Okay, that didn't really do much. And then you start seeing the other ones fall. You're like, oh. And the dominoes keep getting bigger and bigger. And then they all fall down. And then you reach the end goal eventually. Which, you know, to me, the end goal, I don't know what the end goal is. Nobody truly knows what the end goal is for what they want to do, right? Because eventually, you probably are going to stop growing one day. And then that was your peak, right? For you. You could have maybe done more, but you know, for what you've done, that was your peak, and then you started slowing down when you're, you know, older, obviously. But personally, I never want to stop growing, right? But as anatomy works and, you know, how your body works, obviously you're going to stop. So you might as well keep going as much as you can, you know? These workouts will add up. And I'm being so serious about that. These workouts are one of the greatest things that you could do for yourself. You know, there's nothing better in this life than truly pushing yourself, to be honest. Because especially if you push yourself and you prove something to yourself, like you did more than you thought you could, or you know, you just got through the workout that you didn't think you were going to, or you just got through the workout, you proved to yourself that you can do that, and you can take it outside of the gym. You know, it's not rocket science, man. You know, I'm always trying to preach these things to you guys. You know, just do as much as you can for how much time you have on this earth. Realistically, you only have 70 years, you know, if you're lucky. and then maybe a little more. But those years of your prime time, which is usually 20 to like 38, you got 18 years of very good for physical rise. Sometimes you have inconvenience like injuries or, whatever not. But you have 18 years of that blissfulness of getting the body that you have. So you might as well use it to the most efficient way possible, because you'll never ever get a new body again. This is the only body you have. Why not make it as perfect as you can? And obviously there's no perfection. There's nothing like that. You will never be perfect. Don't strive for perfection. Strive for the best version of yourself. Strive for things to how they should be. Don't strive for things that you want. Strive for things how they should be. What I used to focus on a lot was how I wanted to be. But in reality, I can't pick everything. I can only pick and choose what I do. So, pray for times of how they should be, how it's going to fall out in place. Everything is going to be okay as long as you will be okay. That's it at the end of the day. I know I'm rambling off a little bit, but my point is, what I'm trying to say is things are going to be okay as long as you push yourself. So, I hope you guys have a very good day, and I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.